Hi everyone, it's Megan. So today I'm going to do my favorites of the full year of 2013. The first thing that I'm showing you is this shower gel from Bath & Body Works, and it's in Cucumber Melon. I absolutely love this scent. First of all, when this came back, I bought like 20 of them, but just any Bath & Body Works body washes in general, I really like them. And then this one's kind of like a super random thing, but this is actually a men's cologne, and no, I don't wear it, but it's What I by Jared, and I absolutely love the smell of it. It's Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for men. Oh my gosh. If you guys have a boyfriend, husband, whatever, you need to go smell this. It smells so good. He doesn't really care what he smells like. He lets me pick the cologne out that I like, and this is definitely number one. As most of you guys know, I'm a nail polish addict. I have so many bottles, it's crazy. So to go along with that, you really need a good top coat and base coat. And the best ones that I've found is actually just the Revlon ones. It's the Revlon Color Stay. I love these. I believe they're around like $5 or maybe $6 at Walmart. They're a little bit more if you go to like Walgreens. I think they're almost $8 or $9 there, but I could be totally wrong on pricing, so don't quote me. But I love these. My nail polish lasts 10 times longer than it ever has, and I think these two combined, you can't beat them. Going back to fragrance, this is my favorite scent, and it's Acqua di Gia. I don't know like the notes in it. I'm not good at describing scents at all, but I always thought this smelled, absolutely fantastic. So I really suggest you guys go smell it. And hopefully that you like it. It's not like a really like sugary sweet smell, but I'm not sure if it's like a floral smell or just a, I don't know, just go smell it. So getting into makeup, I'm going to start with some brushes, and the first two are brushes from Real Techniques. It's their stippling brush and their expert face brush. I use these to apply my foundation. Today I use this one, and I really just rotate back and forth. It doesn't matter. I just pick one. I find these, I like these and get more use out of them than the Sigma Sigmax line. I just for some reason quit using the other ones and just prefer to use these. So if you haven't checked these out, I really suggest it. I love these foundation brushes. The next two are eyeshadow brushes, and this one is just the e.l.f. $1 eyeshadow brush that if you watch my videos, you've heard me talk about a million times. It's seriously, guys, it's $1. I have about 7 of these, and they're just my favorite eyeshadow brush to put on the lid or highlight, to pack on color, anything. I really think that you guys should go check this out if you haven't already, but probably most of you have already heard of this, but I just love this. And this is my favorite crease brush, and it's the Tapered Blending E35 from Sigma. It looks like that, and it's dirty, I'm sorry. But I use this every single day to apply my crease color. I really don't think that you can go wrong with this. I like it because it's more rounded all the way around versus like the E25 that's kind of like more flat. So I prefer this one. Now getting into actual makeup, I'm such a hoarder, especially foundation. I just kind of collect them all, and every time I see a new one, and I never finish one before I get another one. I mean, does anyone really do that? I don't know. But I have 3 different ones that were my favorite throughout the year of 2013. I don't just use one consistently. I switch it up on a pretty, sometimes daily basis, or at least every other day. I never wear the same one like a month straight. I don't know why. But the first one is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, and this is a more recently released one. A lot of people have talked about this. I really like it. I find it is like the Revlon Color Stay is kind of more thick and dries really quick. This is kind of like in between Revlon Color Stay and Formula Wise and another one that I'm about to show you. But the coverage is still there. This is really high coverage. I'm wearing this today. I really like it. Next foundation is the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation. It's like the one in the jar. And again, I find this has really great coverage. It's just a lot easier to work with than Revlon Color Stay to me. You have a lot more time to blend it in before it just super, dries really fast. I really love this. I think it looks really natural and flawless on the skin, and I've used the crap out of this one. And then lastly, for foundations, I haven't used this one in a while recently, but this used to be one that I use constantly at the beginning of the year, and it's the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. And you guys probably can't see, but I am about halfway done with this bottle. I've used it so much. It's very different. It's more of a glowy foundation, and it looks really nicely on the skin, although if you have super oily skin, I wouldn't recommend this. Powder wise, I've used the heck out of this one. It's a Stay Matte, the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this one is just in transparent. And I don't know if you guys can even tell, probably not, but I can see the pan indentions right now, and it's not going to be too much longer than I'm going to be hitting pan on this. I don't have oily skin, but I really just like the finish of this, and I feel like it really sets my makeup, and this is just my go-to pretty much every single day powder. For concealer, I really love the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Crayon Concealer, and it looks like that. I don't know if you can tell, but I've used quite a bit of it. I don't have very much of it left. That's about it, and you're probably thinking, well, that's a lot, but actually it came with like a pretty good tip on it, so I've really used this, and I love to use this to cover up my blemishes or any redness. I don't really use it under the eyes. I find it's kind of a little bit too thick for that, and I don't actually have a favorite under eye concealer. So if you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down below, because I haven't found that perfect under eye concealer, and I know it's got to be out there somewhere. As far as bronzer, I have two favorites this year, and the first is no surprise. It's NYC's bronzer in Sunny, and everybody and their flipping cousin has talked about this, but this is just more of my everyday bronzer. Other favorite is NARS Laguna, which looks like that, and I use this more just when we're going out to dinner or going out, you know, some kind of event. I'll usually use this. Because it is more expensive. I don't want to go through it as quickly as I would like one that's $2 and something. So I use that one kind of sparingly, but I do love it also. For blush, I cannot tell you enough how much I love these. And I have 4 different ones. I have their Illamasqua powder blush, and this one is in Hussy. And it looks like that. I don't know if you can see the true color. There's more of the true color. I know there's some controversy over these blushes that I've read online. It's because you get less product than, say, like a MAC or NARS blush, but literally you use hardly anything of this. I take a blush brush and I dab it once and tap it off a couple times and then lightly put it on my cheeks. These are so pigmented. I mean, this is going to last forever. It's not like my other blushes where I have to either build it up or swipe 20 million times to get some color on my face. I mean, this is just, you know, you barely have to touch it and it's there. So, I mean, these are worth it in my opinion, and I have loved these this year. But if you're looking for a more affordable blush that's really pigmented as well, I would suggest the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes, and this one's in Heather Silk. I believe that they only have 3 of them, unfortunately. I really wish that they would come out with some more colors, because again, this is just super pigmented. You don't have to use very much product. I can't even tell you how long I've had this. I'm wearing it right now, and it's a really pretty color. I really love highlighting products, and so I've tried my fair share, but my favorite still has to be the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I can't get over how gorgeous this is. It's more, it's glowy and everything. It's just more natural. It's not like a just, you know, straight up glitter and sparkle on your cheekbones, which a lot of them are. It looks like that. It'll probably take me forever to use all this, but it is definitely my #1 in highlighting products. Moving on to eyes, I have 2 things to show you guys. I have a pencil and a liquid. This one right here is the Maybelline Line Stiletto, and I use this every day for my top lash line. I used to use the L'Oreal one, but I like the Maybelline Line Stiletto better. I just feel like it has a better tip. I don't know. There's something that I like more about this, because I went from having the L'Oreal one to having this, and then repurchasing this one because I liked it way better. And then my favorite pencil eyeliner for my waterline is the Sephora Crayon Couture Eye Pencil 12-Hour Wear, and it's in water. It's waterproof, but I mean it's in black, or whatever in black lace, matte black it says, is what it's in. And this is seriously so black, and I think it's $7 to $9 from Sephora, so it's around like a drugstore price. But I mean, this is the best eyeliner for the waterline I've ever used. I have really sensitive and watery eyes, and a lot of times even like the Too Faced one that was supposed to be really good, Urban Decay ones, they are off in 5 seconds. I know everyone raves about Urban Decay eyeliners, but they do not work for me at all. I mean, they just come right off. So this is the one that I love the most. It's the most affordable out of all those, and it does not budge. Now onto eyeshadow and eye products and things like that. My favorite eyeshadow primer is actually the e.l.f. Mineral eyeshadow primer, and I think this is like $3 or something like that. And I love this. I will never, ever, ever buy like Too Faced Shadow Insurance or Urban Decay Primer Potion or anything like that, just because this is just as good to me, and it's so much, you know, cheaper. And a lot of people I've actually heard have problems with this, but I just apply it. I've seen people like in tutorials apply their eyeshadow primer, like a ton of it, you know, all over their eye, and I'm just like, whoa, girl, like, you do not need that much eyeshadow primer. You know, you just really don't need that, you don't need that much, and then you blend it in everywhere, and then you let it dry. If you let it completely dry, you're not going to have any problems with creasing or anything like that. So I will never buy another high-end eyeshadow primer once I go through the other ones. Oh my gosh, I recommend this to every person that asks me what kind of eyeshadow palette they need to get, and it's the Lorac Pro palette. I'm in love with this. You guys know I've talked about it before. It has 8 matte eyeshadows and 8 shimmer eyeshadows down the bottom with endless color combinations. Woo. And I honestly get so much use out of this. These are so pigmented, you don't need a lot at all. I see people, it makes me cringe, do tutorials with this, and they just, you know, get their brush all up in it. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, no. Like, seriously, tap it in there, tap it off, and you're good. Ugh, it drives me insane. But anyways, this is a fantastic palette. If you don't have it, you need it in your life. Seriously. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is lip products, and the first one is something that I bought this year, and it's the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. And I have like the Lush Lip Exfoliator, which I also love, but it's a little bit more messy, whereas this is just like in a lipstick tube, and seriously, it leaves my lips so soft, gets all like the icky, wintry, dry lipness off of there, and this is amazing. It's $3, I believe. I feel like this video was taking me forever. But lastly is just good old MAC lipsticks, and I feel like anytime I want a lipstick but I want to treat myself, I go to MAC. I don't know, I love their lipsticks, and this one is an Angel, which, if you can tell, is well loved. It's totally like looking super gross, but I use the heck out of this thing. I have a pretty good collection of MAC lipsticks. I mean, I don't think I have too many, but I have been meaning to do a lipstick collection for my MAC lipsticks as well as an eyeshadow, so if you want to see that, be looking out for that as well. Alright guys, so that was my favorite products of 2013. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked the video, and thank you guys for watching. Bye!